anxiety. I've never had an anxiety attack before, but I had one.
As ladies in this season, we have to revise our love.
Yeah.
I call it revising our love. That don't take long to check on Karen. You keep on saying you're okay, but
yet you're not okay.
So even marriage is not a straight line, but every day we strive to make it straight. Marriage is not a straight line, but every day we strive.
Anxiety. I've never had an anxiety attack before, but I had one. I was like, I'm saved. I know all the scriptures. I don't know if this woman knows that pastors are hanging themselves. I don't know if this woman is informed that church leaders, like people who have big congregations, are hanging themselves. So you're less informed. You think that only me renewing my mind is enough for me to be strong enough to overcome depression and anxiety. You don't know that the call you're going to give Barbara is going to change something. Barbara, I was just thinking about you. I don't know whether you're fine. And so if you find out that she's not fine, do whatever it can to stop your time or your whatever appointments and include her. Go to her home. Barbara, I'm here. I was going to work, but I felt like I need to first stop by. I do it so much with my friends. Sometimes you think about someone and like you're peaceless, and immediately you call. Hi, mommy. Are you fine? Are you fine? Of course, as women, the first thing which is going to come up, I'm okay.
Yes, actually, that's why I wanted to go there. I'm okay.
Yes.
In quotation.
Yes.
Because in most cases, we call our friends and they tell you, since we take them to check on them, the first thing you want to say, I'm okay, everything is fine, but there is something that is eating up that woman, something is eating them up. So as ladies in this season, we're supposed to, we have to revise our love. I call it revising our love. That don't take long to check on Karen. Don't take long to check on Barbara. Because when you spend months and months not checking on me, obviously when you call me, I'll not begin telling you A, B, C, D, F, G, D, because you haven't been around. But something is eating me up. Actually, there's an article where a girl just died recently by saying, I'm okay. But the person was sick. I don't know if that guy saw that article in Vision. They called it I'm okay still. Because people say I'm okay. You keep on saying you're okay, but
yet you're not okay.
So even ladies out there, if you're not okay, talk to someone, talk to a fellow lady. Actually, for us, we're even available. You can even box us and say, Wives Rising, I'm not okay. There is no one in my space that I can trust.
Actually, on our group, on the Wives Rising social media WhatsApp group, there is something that we introduced that when you're going through something at home, we have a code. You have to post and say, what is the code?
Like, maybe, okay, let's use like, I'm not okay now.
Yes.
Okay, immediate action.
Yes, immediate action, like a code to know her.
We shall know.
We shall know something is not
something is not right. In your busy schedule, you check that message.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Also, let us be slow to judge. Someone is going through, for example, a divorce.
And for you, your first response,
you're just, pinning the person
immediately.
And she's been doing this and this and
actually, Beatrice just talked about it when we have just started. Like, as those are divorces.
We don't include them.
This one, she doesn't have to.
That one has that's when I delayed to get married.
Today it is our day. Let's polish all that.
But also let us not stop at our day.
The whole continue.
Yes.
No, every story has its start.
Today this is the beginning.
This is the beginning. Women's Day. When you're watching, kindly note out those things. And the Spirit of the Lord is bright and sharp.
Smart.
He will point out those things. And it is us who use them against our friends.
Also, I wanted to say that mention a lady in a big room, in a room. You are an influencer. They need people to influence. Like maybe they need other people who can influence. So we have a group called Wives Rising. We have this group on popular opinion. We have this and this. Mention other ladies in big rooms so that
Yeah, you're right. It's what we talked about. You will find women maybe on Women's Day like this. You're appreciating other people. yet you have mentors, yet you have Wise Rising, yet you have your best friends, yet you have your workmates. Now, like me, my workmates are my heroes. Those girls, they have done a lot in my life. They challenge me positively and negatively. But you know how you sit and be like, I've done life alone.
As if
And you're celebrating yourself. Man, Rahab, Uganda team.
You salute
wow,
them.
you salute them.
Yes, women, this day it's ours. So that's why we're like,
To sweep our house.
Yeah,
yeah.
sweeping our house.
Yeah.
What other thing, Beatrice? I know you still have points.
I had like
Yeah,
2 points that
yeah.
just disappeared.
But
I was putting myself, okay, I was putting myself in a, when we talk about these topics, I most of the time want to relate them to myself.
True, which is very good.
Let's include, you know, the theme is inclusiveness. Let's include us. When someone gives birth, there is a way when they are home, they kind of feel excluded. You know how social media can be. Not even only social media, you feel like I can't go to church. I think I'm too fat, or I'm too short. Like, I've developed a lot of pimples. Like, you start excluding yourself. So I'm encouraging women. Still, I don't know why I'm going that side, but
Which is okay.
these women, let's encourage them. Let's lift them. Let's lift one another. It comes with a lot of challenges. Giving birth is just one of the scenarios that we're picking out to represent things
Someone who
that
has
people,
lost a husband.
someone who has
lost a
husband.
job.
Yeah,
Someone, you know.
a lot of losses, a lot of change. Someone is going through a certain terrible change, but women, we are just used to be selfish. So this year, let's try to
This day we sweep selfishness out.
Yes. Yeah.
You're right,
Loving on
Beatrice.
ourselves.
And maybe another thing, it is a positive thing. Women, this day, encourage yourself to save. Be a saver.
Yes.
Teach yourself on financial things. Yeah, in our next videos, we shall talk more deep.
about
But
finances.
save.
Yeah.
On this Women is Day, whatever you have, put out your 20, your 30%, have something on you.
Karine, my point has come back.
Yeah.
If you don't have self-esteem,
True.
it is so hard to navigate the world of women.
Yeah.
Most women feel comfortable navigating their lives with men who are their friends.
Yeah.
Meet the
which is
things, most of the things that
true.
I've achieved, even when I have mentors, people have pushed me. I shout out to so many friends of mine, Enoch, I have Samuel. Someone looks at you and believes in you, we can do this, we can do this. The thing he's pushing you to do, my dear, it is something hard to bite. But we find ourselves that when you relate so much with women have a way of excluding fellow women. Like, you enter a room and someone just looks at you from the head to the toe.
To the toe.
And he's like,
And the boys are like,
the boys, we can do this. Women, if we enter a room like this, let me say it's a conference. There are people who will not want to relate with certain people.
They judge the way you look,
The way
they
you
judge
look,
your makeup,
the type
your
of
dress
makeup
code,
you
your
wear,
shoe,
the
what
type of
car are you
hair,
driving.
which car you're driving.
Everything.
And they exclude you immediately. But I think love wins. At the end of the day, one thing I learned about life is, whenever you want to judge life, always ask yourself, what is the best thing for me to do? Or whenever I want to judge something that is good. So if love prevails amongst women, we are going to go so far. So far. Even when a woman comes and she's not putting on the most trendy wear, she's not having the most trendy makeup, include, like, love has a way it pushes someone. Imagine someone comes in your circle and you're like, oh, Karine, you are welcome. How are you? I'm love. At the end of the day, love is what is going to win. Love is what is going to help us forge our way ahead. This woman you love on, even when she is not fitting in your society or in your life, when she goes back, she gets encouraged. She gets encouraged. But imagine someone comes and, you're just pushing them. I've witnessed this. I keep talking about it with Barbara. Like, there are people you see and they're like, and for me, when someone gives me that kind of thing, like, there is a way it leaves you.
Even if your esteem is high, by the way,
break.
yeah, you will break. You're right.
Let the Lord help us
Yes.
as He helps you to help the other woman, to pull that woman up, to be the support that the world needs.
Yes. Karine talked about saving. And that takes us back to the working shoes as a woman. We said we are beginning, we are reviving ourselves. So meaning you have to enter a season of working. If you're a woman out there, you need something to do.
Empower yourself.
You need to empower yourself financially because you're not going to save what you don't have. You're not going to, someone might tell me that I'm being given Kameza money, but Kameza money will never be enough. It will never be enough. There is a way money that is out of your sweat. There's a way it is sweet. Even to spend on yourself. Even to give out to your loved ones. There is a way that money makes us like you feel, yes, I'm a woman. When you build that house on your own money, you feel, even when you contribute, it may not be entirely your own money, but that contribution, it adds some worth. You feel you're of value. You feel you're worth a woman. So even in this season as ladies, we need to wake up. We need to put on those shoes. We need to get out of our comfort and push ourselves to work. You can do anything. It's not necessarily about being in office. It's not necessarily being the best business owner. There are so many things you can do from home. So many things you can do from home and you earn a living. Because I know someone there is going to say, my husband refused me to work.
Yes, they refuse us.
Yeah, it is fine. It is fine. And there is a reason as why your husband refuses to work. Maybe they want to take care of the home and take care of the kid. Maybe your kids are still young. But it doesn't stop you from earning something. It doesn't stop
when
you.
I'm taking care of the family.
There are a lot of ways.
Your husband takes care of the family, yes, well and good. But we are talking about women being financially empowered here. Do you know you can bake cakes? Do you know you can fly gennets? Do you know you can make hard cones and you can supply to the neighborhood?
Daddies.
Juice.
You know you can make fruits.
Happy women is there.
You can even sow flowers. You can have a garden, and then after you sow flowers to the people around you. Like there's so many things you haven't moved away from home.
There's
but
something that you can
there's
do.
something. You know why God gave us these hands as women, and our hands are gifted, natural as ladies. So anything we touch on, that's why we are homemakers, because these hands are gifted. So in this season as ladies, let us wake up and do something for ourselves, because you're not going to save what you don't have.
Oh yeah.
But also a woman with some money is a good woman.
You know?
Also feel, there's a way you feel when you can, that day that the husband doesn't have enough money. And you're like, honey, I have some 20K. It's really good.
It's good to support.
Actually, working is not even about really money, but even the career, the exposure that you receive as you're out there. Yeah, that's why people are so negative. Women are depressed because you're hiding yourself. So, but the more you go out there, you're rubbing shoulders with people with different skills, with different abilities, which will help you to be, to include yourself. As they're excluding you, you're including yourself.
Exactly.
Because you're out there.
You're
Going spaces and you're rubbing shoulders with people who have made it. And if someone is to share their testimony, you're there in the room. And before you know it, you're picking up yourself. And you're building up your self-esteem. Beatrice just talked about, even if you're you've built your esteem, but you're inside the house, man. By the day you get out, it will
actually
somehow, somewhere.
So I don't know if you're saying, it also helps us to identify ourselves, self-identification. You know what you're good at. You know, like me, I'm good at A, B, C, D. Without working out, you'll never know what you're good at. You cannot know that whether you can be a good manager. You cannot know that you're a good business person. You cannot even know that you can be a motivator, an influencer, eloquent people. Like, you don't know whether you can speak. But the moment, even when you're working from home, you know how the becomes because they interact with people. But when you're inside your fence, when you're inside your home, you never interact with them.
You're somehow excluding yourself.
Actually, you're the one excluding yourself instead of bringing yourself out there to include in their spaces.
There is that statement, don't disengage. On this day, my lady, don't disengage. Engage in the system. That is how we are going to. So, last conclusion, I'll give Beatrice on this Women's Day. Your parting shots.
My particular conclusion would be coming from what Sandra was saying, like we said, we are going to leave you. Please step out, put on your shoes. We are living on a very high speed. So stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop playing small. Stop, there's a word they use, stop being negative yourself about yourself, feeling like I'm not good enough, I'm not beautiful enough, I'm not educated enough. If you're, I cannot do this. I've just given birth. I've just lost a child. I've just lost a husband. Please dust yourself, because the truth is, even when we want our friends to encourage us, sometimes there's no one who is going to come for you. You need to, strengthen yourself in the Lord and stand up and get walking. Put on your walking shoes. Let's get going.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Beatrice. Your parting shot, Madam Emira.
Me, what I want to say is be your sister's keeper. Have your friend's back. Have that woman's back. And it will be a better world.
Wow, yes. Be your sister's keeper.
Yeah.
Yes, Sandra Lwanga, your parting shots.
You're so excited about this. What if I tell a lady out there, get out of the cocoon, get out of your comfort zone. However much the theme is, we are supposed to include everyone, but it's a two-way. It's a two-way thing. Work on yourself.
Include you if you're not included.
Get yourself away from the things you think you cannot do. Everyone is capable. We are all capable. When you come into my space, it's easier for me to welcome you. It's easier for me to love on you. It's easier for me. It's easier for us to build our steps from step 1 step to step 3. But when you stay home, there are seasons that will come. For sure, the world is moving at a faster rate. And you'll find like, however much I love on Karen, but Karen is at home 24 hours. Believe me or not, I'll love on her. But not so much like when we are moving together. There is that connection that we keep building. So as a woman, get out of the comfort, get out of that cocoon, stand up, arise and shine, woman out there. Because we are created for greatness. And everyone out there, we are great as women, we are. So let us stand up, let us work, let us include ourselves in the world. We shouldn't exclude ourselves.
We shouldn't disengage. Wonderful. Me, my parting shot will be, ladies, let us forge our way. In all the things that we've talked about, forge a way. The more you forge, you will get there. And when I mean forging away, if it means being prayerful, kindly forge a prayer life. If it means reading the word, kindly do. If it means educating yourself, kindly do. If it means getting out of your comfort zone, kindly do. If it means, forge a way.
Somehow the puzzle will always be completed.
Forge a way. And how we started to forge, that is why we'll be Wise Rising. We love you so much. Kindly remember to subscribe, remember to share, and remember to give us your comment. What would you wish? And like, we shall read, and and the more you share, it's just reminding us that our content is what? Good. So, Our Lady, we love you. Happy Women's Day.
See you in the next video. Bye.